Hey, what's up? What's up, social media world? So yeah, I want to tell you guys about the benefits of having a license while you're also playing the real estate investment side. So I had a friend who I've been telling, I do this real estate game. So he goes and sees this house and it says for sale by owner. Long story short, I talked to the guy. He was actually looking to partner with me, and me bringing the contractors and me making like 50% of the deal. And he's a first time real estate investor, and he's got a deal, and he just doesn't have any of the connections that he needs in order to flip it and get it sold. So looking at the numbers, looking at the time it was going to take with the amount of investment that was needed, it just wasn't a good idea for me. I didn't have any time really raising the funds to go get it done. So I was like, hey man, listen, this is going to be a tough one. And the area has a lot of restrictions on the area too. So you got to pass a lot of inspections and get a lot of permits, and have to keep the house in like its original condition. So it's a real flip. I'm just not interested in doing big flips. So I was like, hey man, listen, this is the benefit of having your realtor's license as well. What happened is I told the guy, hey man, I don't want to be a part of it on the investor side, but this is what I'm willing to do. I'll give you all my contractors, lending that you need, all the people in my network, and I'll do that for you. In exchange, I'll become your realtor on the house. So we run a little bit of numbers. Turns out it's a $500,000 house whenever it's completely fixed up. So if I didn't have my license, I would have had to walk away from that opportunity and probably refer that to someone else, get a small chunk of it. But instead, there's $13,000 that can potentially be made just by having that tool in my tool belt. So, it does work out. This is the listing, actually, right here, if you guys can see that. So yeah, it looks like he's going to be flipping this house, and I've given him the contractors, given him the lenders. He's working on the type of layout that he wants to do, and now I'm putting that realtor hat on. If I didn't have that, I probably would have walked away from that'd be a decent check whenever it gets flipped. Now the caveat of it is it's a $500,000 house, so it's going to take a while. It's definitely going to take a while. This thing won't even close until 2020. Won't even be completely repaired until 2020. So I just wanted to tell you guys, man, for anybody I do have a few people that show up at my meetup who's weighing like, yo, should I get my license? Should I not? What can I do? What can I not do? And the way I look at it is you're able to have more tools in your tool belt, and you can help people no matter what the situation is. So I just thought I'd let you guys know, man. So it does pay off. So if you're thinking about getting that license, there'd be some deals that, you can still play a part of. And, but if not, that's fine too, because you can either focus in on just being a full-time investor and refer some of those deals out, which is totally fine. So there's no wrong way. But I just wanted to give you guys like some firsthand experience of, this is not the first deal that I've ever had to put my realtor hat on. There are 3 other deals I've had as well in 2019 where I was giving them an offer and telling them, hey, on the market, this is what I can sell for. And the person each time has come back like, why don't you go ahead and just be my realtor and list it? So I get it, man. So, for those people who thinking about doing it, you got real tangible evidence from a dude out here. But I'm not a coach. I'm just telling you guys just straight up, at my experience as I go through this journey in this game, what are some of the benefits and what are some of the pros and what are some of the cons? And even speaking of cons, I just lost a contract, I think like 2 weeks ago. I had enough time to close, but I just wasn't working hard enough to get some buyers. So even though he's sitting here looking at $500,000 listing, there's also the cons of me not working hard enough. And I lost a deal that was like, it's gonna be like 10 grand, would have grossed, probably would have walked away with like 4 after, systems and payouts and all that. But it ain't perfect. So I just wanted to be a real dude showing you guys out here. But you got some benefits to it, man. You got some benefits. So I appreciate y'all even checking this stuff out, man. So I'm gonna get to work, probably make some more videos coming up in the next week, man. But y'all be blessed. Happy holidays. I love you all. Peace.